reasons why, common sense reasons why I definitely didn't buy bot subscribers for my channel. I'm going to discuss that today. But in case you are not aware of this, someone has spent what looks like thousands of dollars to send fake subscribers to my YouTube channel, fake followers, I believe, to the Twitter, and fake followers to my Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter, One Man's Life Mish1, and Instagram, Dave Lee Travel. So I want to talk about I just want to debunk, get ahead of it, just in case anyone's silly enough or low IQ or has little understanding about social media to suspect that I would be buying myself fake bot accounts. Now I've been on social media for about 7 years. I do have a Facebook group that's about 5 years old. I think it's called YouTubers Collaboration. And I've helped many social media people go viral over these 7 years. I've helped maybe 15, I'm guessing. I have a portfolio that is insanely good. I know how social media works. Let's just make that clear. I'm not a newbie to social media, and I understand how it works. I want to explain to you guys that might be a little bit confused how this works. So, to start with, if I had thousands of dollars to try to build or create some sort of a vanity metric by having fake subscribers, firstly I would say, to debunk that, what is the threshold? I would say the threshold would be about the 2,000 mark, which I just hit organically. I hit 2,000 subscribers organically, and I would say that's a good threshold to be taken seriously. And a lot of views, 250,000 views on this channel, which is quite a lot of views. On average, 2,000 clicks per month. You know, the channel is growing and was close to exploding. So if I, at this point, had thousands of dollars to throw around, I wouldn't be silly enough to buy bots that can damage the algorithm or possibly break some sort of YouTube terms and conditions. What I would do is go into the native ads system within YouTube and pay for ads so that I get more reach within YouTube. Now, this is what a lot of the other coaches in the system, in the industry, a lot of the other coaches pay for these types of ads. So the ads that will pop up, just say you're watching this video, someone could have paid for ads to pop up on my video that's another coach. Famously, there's the attractive man and that lady, the wing girl. They've been paying for ads for the last 12 months. It's been a lot of people have been talking about that. That's one way to get reach. Another way is to pay for actual traffic. So that means that you can pay to pop up into someone's feed. Now, the large percentage of the biggest YouTubers that you know of in this industry, so the pickup dudes, have paid for reach. This is just how it works on YouTube. There's I believe Todd V does it, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. But I do know, I remember seeing an interview with Coach Kyle, where Coach Kyle said that he spent about $3,000 building his channel. So people do spend money on paying for ads and to get more reach in the algorithm, right? Now, if I understood that, it would be pretty silly for me to buy bots that could harm me and doesn't send me real people. Now, if I've already reached the vanity metric of 2,000 subscribers, which I would argue is a good vanity metric, I don't really need any more to give myself more status, or give myself more clout, or make myself look more legit. What I need is real people. So the whole purpose of this is to gain clients for coaching. Otherwise, I'd just be doing pickup by myself without telling anybody, or I wouldn't be making these videos at all. I'm not doing it for fun. It's actual marketing. This is what this is. This is a business. Now, fake bots do not add to my business. It's a waste of money and can damage the algorithm possibly. The YouTube person that I spoke to said that it shouldn't damage my the algorithm of my channel, luckily. If I wanted to, I would pay for ads, because the goal would be to build subscribers based on just showing up in their feed and having them search certain topics, and then have my videos pop up. Then they're more likely to subscribe to me, they're more likely to pay for coaching, more likely to build a larger subscriber base. I would argue that real subscribers that actually watch your videos are far more valuable than people who are just bots, or just bots in general, right? That's just common sense. There's no value to paying for bots, okay? And whoever did this, they paid for it for my Instagram as well, which possibly could have my Instagram taken down. It's an attack, and it could be it could take down my Twitter. I'm not exactly sure. I think Twitter, yeah, it's easier to get taken down on Twitter, I believe, for whatever reasons. Now, understanding that, and understanding that I know that, is evidence that I would never buy bots just for the vanity metric, because I'm not the type of guy that's going to be buying bots just to make myself look good. It's pretty stupid, right? Anyone that thinks that, they don't really understand how the world works. Having a few extra subscribers doesn't make you look cool. Having a cool message, having cool videos, or having being actually good at coaching, actually picking up girls, having, you know, evidence that you're picking up girls, that's what makes you a good coach. That's what gets you clients. Actually knowing what you're talking about would help. You can't really fake your way in here. Although there are quite a lot of fakes out there. But they're mainly pretty boys. They're mainly good-looking guys that don't know what they're talking about. Mostly. Or they're just American, because Google rigs it for Americans. So I'm here in Sydney CBD, by the way. There's the Centrepoint Tower in Sydney CBD. Darling Harbour is right behind me, in case you're wondering. I haven't really done much travelling at all. When I go travelling, it's only for a couple of weeks at a time, and then I come back. And I've done 2 trips this year. So there's another factor here, is that if I was to buy bots, okay, let's just play out this insane argument that I could possibly buy bots. If I was to do it, wouldn't I just buy like 500 here, 500 there? Like, wouldn't I buy like a manageable amount, instead of uploading a video saying that I hit 2,000 subscribers and then literally within 10 days buying 25,000 bots? Am I stupid enough to do that and make it so obvious that I did so? And then, on top of the stupidity of doing that and making it obvious that you bought bots for some sort of weird vanity metric, which shows insecurity, by the way, which I am definitely not, I then make videos like this, creating some sort of drama about the bots that I bought, that don't affect my channel or help my channel in any way, shape or form, that could possibly damage the algorithm, just to explain that I didn't buy them. What's the possibility of me doing something so stupid? Am I that stupid? Do you guys think I'm that stupid? Do I look that stupid? Like, is there something on my face? Is my IQ literally that? I don't think many people would be that silly to do so. I think even the least intelligent person I know, or least intelligent coach in the industry, would just buy a little bit here and there. Just like a couple hundred here and there, and just slowly build it up over time, wouldn't they? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Don't you think? Anyway, anyone that would think that I would be doing such a thing is not a very bright person at all. So I just like to get ahead of that and make sure that I understand that the internet's full of dummies, and the dummies are not the ones that follow me. I would say a lot of the people that follow me are quite intelligent. I get reached out, people that reach out to me that follow this channel and actually subscribe to this channel and take my advice seriously are guys that are experienced and know what they're talking about. Guys that have been in game for a very long time and understand someone, like when they hear me talk, they understand that I know what I'm talking about. And I also get a lot of intelligent guys, super intelligent guys. The type of guys that would probably suggest that I bought bots for my own channel to damage the algorithm just to try and look cool and then create some drama about it are probably not the type of guys that can afford to pay for coaching anyway. So I thought I'd just get ahead of it. I am going to make a video in a little bit more depth, maybe tomorrow, talking about what I suspect happened with, or who I suspect did it. Now, I think it is a little bit coincidental that someone would have, I would have had a beef with Joe. Literally, I think it was 8 days before I got a bot attack. Now, is Joe? I don't know if he did it. I think it's a coincidence. It's just a coincidence that I got hit with a bot attack only 8 days after replying to Joe's awful message about me, replying to Joe, calling him out. I'm not saying that he did it. I'm just saying that there should be a list of people who I would be suspicious did such a thing. And I would say that because of the time frame here, Joe would have to be right at the top of the list. Now, that's not saying that Joe did it. I'm not saying that Joe did it at all. I'm just saying that he's a suspect in my investigation where I can't really track him down. It also, the type of person who wouldn't respond to me in video form, engage in the drama, and take me on publicly is probably, and I'm not saying that's Joe, I'm not saying that at all, I'm saying it's probably the type of person who I'm living inside their head so much, rent-free, that they are willing to sit down and send a bot attack to my channel to try and have it removed or taken down in this nefarious, dodgy, cowardly way. Now, this also leads to the final point I'd like to make, and that is that if you were, people would think that this is intelligent, but it's not very, very intelligent. It's still 2D chess. I would just say I wanted to take out some guy and accuse him of being a fraud. You buy him fake bot accounts to follow him. And then you go to Social Blade and you go, look at the massive spike in bots. Which he had absolutely no control over. You did it yourself. And then you accuse him of buying bots and being a fraud, which you don't have any evidence of because you in fact did it yourself. Play out that scenario. I could target anybody in the industry with fake bot accounts and then upload videos looking at their Social Blade accusing them of being a fraud. Now, if that's the game we're playing, I'm happy to play it. I'm happy to buy bots for people who I suspect may have bought bots for me, and then uploading a whole encyclopedia of call out videos accusing them of being frauds. If that's the game we're going to play, I'm happy to play that game. That's just more drama for the channel. But it's still 2D chess. It's not 3D chess. You're still playing real basic strategy here. It's a pretty obvious strategy for anyone that has half a brain. Buy bots. Can't prove who bought the bots. Well, we're just going to assume that the guy that owns the channel bought the bots, and then we're going to call him out for buying fake bots that damage the channel and the algorithm, instead of paying for ads, which is the smart thing to do, which is what a lot of the biggest channels in the industry do. If I had the approximately $3,500, approximately, when I did some Googling to find out how much it would have cost to send 25,000 bots to my channel, $3,500 is more than what I saw in that interview that Coach Kyle spent on his channel. I could spend $3,500 building this channel, right? So think about that. I would say that would be a far more intelligent way to do things. And so why would I buy myself bots? It's just a little bit ridiculous when you think about the other alternative ways that I can help my channel grow or make it look better. I very rarely share these videos as well. I'm hoping that the algorithm does its job and finds me over time. I'm just putting in the work. You know, this is what guys do. They put in the hard work, they build something, and they don't necessarily worry about the results. They just put in the work and effort and hope that the results come from that effort. I wrote myself a book. I got a book on this channel. I've got a digital product on this channel. I'm building an email list. I've got over 400 videos on this channel as well. I've got a Telegram group as well that I'll be closing down soon. I've also got a second digital product as well. I've got a second digital product that I give to my students after they've done live coaching. So I've put in a lot of work. I've put in the time and effort it takes to be successful, especially in this industry. Now, to go and buy bots with my pedigree, someone who has been in the industry, well, not in the industry, but in the social media realm for 7 years, to go out and buy fake bots is a little bit silly, don't you think? But anyway, I think I've made my point to the intelligent people, my subscribers. There's a lot of fools out there that are like, oh, fake bots, you bought them just to make yourself look good and damage your own channel, and then you're creating drama and wasting thousands of dollars to... You get the point. These people are idiots. These people are fools. There's absolutely no reason, 0% chance that I would do that to myself. But the idea of someone sitting back and me living so rent-free in their head that they're willing to buy fake bots to attack me, that shows firstly cowardice for not coming public, saying something public. Expose me at least, make a fucking drama video or something, attack me somewhere, talk some shit, show your face. But to do it cowardly behind closed doors, click on the button to buy fake bots to try and hurt someone like that, that's pure cowardice. It's pure cowardice. And if you're out there, you're a coward. You know, you are a coward if that's the way that you do things. Men argue with logic, and they argue rationally. Sometimes it turns to violence. I'm not saying that it should. I would say that these are the men that are weak-minded. But the cowards are the ones that go behind closed doors and do this type of dodgy little cowardly stuff. So hopefully I've made my point. I think I made some good points. I think there's very little chance or probability that I would be silly enough to do such a thing to my channel and then start arguing why I didn't buy my own channel. It just doesn't make any sense. The rationale is insane that I would do this to myself. Especially when my channel, you can see the graph was about to explode. And you could see it with the subscribers slowly gaining speed, the views per day slowly gaining momentum. And I guess that's probably what a competitor did. They thought, I'll jump in and try and destroy his channel early before he takes off. Instead of just saying it publicly. Say publicly, you hate me, make a video, expose me, whatever. But this is a cowardly way to do it. It really is. And whoever you are out there, you really should have a look at yourself. You are a coward. That's what you are. You're a coward. This is cowardly. And I look forward to anybody stupid enough to upload videos exposing me for buying bots. Because you're a fucking retard if you do that. Absolute fucking retard. Seriously. Especially after I outlie it here. You have to be have rocks in your head. Or an IQ of 0 to do such a fucking retarded thing. Seriously. So, I think I've had my say. I've got one more immersion here, and then I'm taking off to Asia to meet up with Bradicus, and then we're going to game. We're going to go game in Asia right after this next immersion. So I'll see you guys later.